Have you ever felt like life has knocked you down so hard that you can't get back up? Meet Naomi, a woman who lost everything but found hope when she least expected it. Her story is one of sorrow, loyalty, and divine redemption. Let's dive in. Act 1. Tragedy strikes. Life was good for Naomi. She was married with 2 sons and they lived in Bethlehem. But when a famine hit, her family had to move to Moab. There, tragedy struck. First, Naomi's husband, Elimelech, died. Then, in a desperate attempt to provide for herself and her sons, Naomi's 2 sons married Moabite women. But not even a year later, they too died, leaving Naomi with no husband, no sons, and no security. Overwhelmed with grief, Naomi told her daughters-in-law to leave her, but one of them, Ruth, refused. Act 2. Unshakable loyalty. Ruth's loyalty gave Naomi a glimmer of hope in her despair. They traveled back to Bethlehem, where Naomi could rely on the support of her family and friends. Upon their arrival, Naomi told everyone to call her Mara, meaning bitter, for the Lord had made her life bitter. Act 3. Divine redemption. As they settled into town, Ruth began working in the field of Boaz, a wealthy landowner who was also a kinsman redeemer, someone who would protect and provide for his family members. Little did Naomi know that God was about to turn her story around. You see, Boaz was a righteous man, and he took care of Ruth, providing for her and eventually marrying her. This gave Naomi a new family and a new hope. Soon, Ruth gave birth to a son, Obed, who later became the grandfather of King David and an ancestor of Jesus. And so, through Ruth and Boaz, God fulfilled his promise to Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. As we see from Naomi's story, God restores broken stories. Even when it seems like all is lost, there's always hope for a turnaround. Just like Naomi, we may face seasons of grief and despair, but God is faithful to bring restoration when we least expect it. No, too, loyalty like Ruth's can change a life. Ruth's unwavering loyalty to Naomi was a game changer. It reminds us of the power of true friendship and the impact we can have on others through our love and devotion. And no, 3, your pain today could be part of a greater plan. Naomi had no idea that her pain and suffering would lead to such a beautiful redemption story. Similarly, our current struggles may be part of a larger divine plan that we may not fully understand. So I ask you, have you ever been through a Naomi season? How did God turn it around? Comment below. If Naomi's story inspired you, like, share, and follow for more powerful Bible stories. Remember, your darkest moment might be the setup for a miracle. See you next time.